KK.
The Dutch sister.
Hi, folks. It's another night. Another final night.
Yep. Another good year.
A good year. It was definitely a good year in the sense that we conquered some demons, should we say.
What demons were those, Mike? Our exploration
Well,
into the cabin? Into the lodge?
No, no, I mean, we realized that we had at times gotten rather tense with each other.
Wow.
And we, instead of just hiding it like we have for years and years and years, and actually like,
We're
we
talking
just
about our group therapy session.
group therapy session. Dr. Zhivago came in, he met with us, he sat down and taught us that we really do like ourselves. You must like yourself in order to like others. And so, you know, we got along better. It was a more kinder, gentler world.
And what about your Oedipus complex?
Well, I blew my Oedipus that first night. Yes.
Ooh.
But we went inside the lodge last night, and I think we had a little short show when we got back to the lodge. It was, whew. But our host this year, Peter, has been fantastic. Can't say enough about Whiz Bay Lodge. Of course, we'll be back as soon as we can. But anyhow, today was kind of interesting. Start out wind blowing really hard. Cloudy, got the raincoats on. I caught a couple of northerns early, and then
Hammer handle.
you got a hammer handle. Okay, good. Put that in there. And then for lunch,
Have absolutely no idea where we are.
oh boy,
Just took a great guess.
it's what?
What's the matter, Siegfried? Afraid to die?
I could end it like that. Anyhow, for lunch we found a neat place, climbed up Mammoth Rock. Very scary.
Oh, very scary. Took our lives in our hands.
Luckily, we were wearing our climbing friction boots, and we
Yes.
had to go across a rock face
Yes, in our Tivas.
in our Tivas, and got up there a couple hundred feet in the air, and the air was thin. We had tanks, but we didn't use them.
Just breathed it straight.
Yeah, the pollen was heavy,
So, very heavy.
and anyhow, that was back almost to Coon Gap. Had a great shore lunch. Salmon, smoked salmon smoked by the smokehouse, the smokester. We call him the smokester now. He's kind of just a pet name we have for our little buddy here, the smokester.
Smoking smokester.
Smoking Joe. But had shore lunch, and after that went for a nice little snorkel ride.
Snorkeled.
I think we're all getting very comfortable with kind of murky water, if you want to call it that.
The North American Snorkeling Club.
Mhm.
That's what we formed today.
Yes. So anyhow, I had a couple of pike, and one about, I had 24, something like that, and so I had a pretty good hold on the fishing earlier in the day. And then we came home and had a great venison dinner. Venison? I mean, where do you get the name venison? It's deer. Why don't we say
Deer.
deer? But they call it venison.
Deer
I guess maybe in the old days a deer was called a venom. So then the meat was called venison. I don't know. But anyhow, we had venison, shrooms, frozen vegetables, which we thawed and cooked, and mushrooms and onions that Armo put together, sauteed, and hot cross buns.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Yum, yum.
So we, anyhow, then we went out fishing afterwards. We shot up Captain Allen's. Now, last year, Armo and I went out alone, and I caught a big smallie, about a 17-inch smallie, back right at the mouth of Captain Allen's.
I thought we were talking about this year.
I know, but we're going on a hunt. We went back there tonight because we remembered that bass.
Oh,
We remembered that bass, and the wind was dying down tonight, so we went back to that same shoal. And Armour had a chug bug that was like kind of clear with shad colorings on it. And I had a chug bug that was very bright chartreuse with bright fluorescent orange on it, which I had some luck with last night. Anyhow, we got out fishing. We weren't there 2 seconds, and Armour has his first one. Was your first one the big one?
No, it was a kind of a smaller one.
Okay, it was a smaller one. But I mean, he had it before I even had a line in the water. So he got that one off. I forget that. I think that measured. I think that was over 12. I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
But I mean, no sooner than that, he had it back in the water, and he got his big one. What was that one?
18.
An 18-incher. Big male. I mean, these weren't females. The females were resting probably in deep water, so these were all males. So 16, 17 smallmouth males are big fish. And jumpers, big jumpers.
Big jumpers.
He had that one, got that in the boat. Within about 2 seconds, I don't know, he had a pike swipe at it,
Pike.
take his lure, cut the lure, and then big pike. Actually, you had one swipe at it first. You had a pike
Yeah,
swipe
I
at
had
it
a
first.
swipe at it, one swipe, and then another.
Then another one. Took the lure away. So he's all bummed because he lost his chug bug. And I said, well, I got a Pop R. So I pull out my Zell Roland Pro Pop R. And it's in a very clear but baby bass coloration. The dude picks up right where he left off, catches a couple more smallies, 15, 16-inch smallmouth. And in the meantime, I think I caught one, maybe two. One I caught was maybe 16, and then I think I caught another real small. Maybe I caught a big rock bass, that's what it was.
Yeah, big rocky.
But he ruled the night, and we went to another spot, nothing but mosquito bites.
Mm-hmm.
But that spot back there is going to live in infamy.
Go.
Yes.
Hey, Hot Pop, we will go back there for topwater action again.
We may have been hit in the daytime. We've
Yeah.
never done that, but we were hit in the daytime. So anyhow,
It was good action. Well
good
deserved
action.
on my part.
so we're going to distribute money here.
Yes.
These are all very nice bills.
First fish to you.
First fish. First fish, thank you. You get $3. Biggest fish goes to Armour with that 18-incher. I mean, I'm serious. In the times I've seen 18-inchers, I've never seen an 18-inch male. I've seen 18-inch females, but an 18-inch male is a beautiful fish. And they all were. Really beautiful lines on them, weren't they?
Really beautiful. Well deserved.
And then quantity falls to me, and it's nice to do it. But I really would have liked to seen fish spread around more, but it was just, unfortunately, I happen to have a couple of lures that we were having trouble matching. But that was fun. It was a good way to end it up. Wish Tommy had been in there with us, giving us the old bow. You know. He would have liked to have been in on that. Anyhow, tomorrow's the day we leave bright and early, and don't have much else to say.
The end of the 1997
1997. Put it here.
annual Woods Bay fishing trip.
Yep. Annual is the key. We're talking back to 1984 or something like that. So you're talking 13, 14 years. When it's 30, we'll be older. And we'll keep going from there, folks. All right?
Arrivederci.
And as
Goodbye.
our good friend Pita says, a toast.
A toast. Yes, to you guys. I like you guys.
He does like us. We feel it very much like we are somebody.
Mm.
Arrivederci.